$390 is the next 23% range. All right, let's see how she opens. Let's see how she opens. We got 1 minute. See how she opens. Okay. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. The absence of fear. Good morning, Mike Stocks. I know that shit's not sound. Mm. All right, I'll take it at that. Um, all right, so we definitely got a big move up from last night. We talked about this in last night's NA meeting. I didn't think it was going to get this far. I thought we was going to at least get to 250 to 235. You can see that market participants made an attempt, or the bears made an attempt to short it here. You can see they tried, but their stops definitely got used to fuel this market up higher. So unfortunately for them, right now their stops is being used to fuel this market higher. I do not know what is fueling this. I understand that, talks of that rate cut with the job numbers is now more likely to happen in September because of the data that we got today. I think the numbers came in over expectations with the job numbers, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so we came over expectation with continuous jobless claims. So more people are losing their jobs, which one of the mandates for the Fed is maximum employment. And I'm going to make the assumption that the market feels that since continuous jobless claims has increased, then the Fed will more likely to cut in September. And I think that's where this energy is coming from. Everything else came out expected. You know, I'll try for a scaling here. I'll try. This train doesn't look like it's about to end anytime soon, so I'll try. And I think this is good stop placement right here. So if I do get stopped out of this, it's good placement. I scaled in 5 micro contracts. Do want to be behind. I want to keep my stop underneath this range. I don't want to get wicked out by the wick out queen known as the Nasdaq. One, two. Okay. All right, so we'll see what happens. Good morning, Alfred. So my new addiction now is trading pre-market and talking with other traders in the Think with Bookmap chat. Last night, I was telling everybody that as the market was going down, I was like, dude, this could go to 535, 555, but we may see a rejection at 225. There we go. All right, I'm happy with that. It's interesting that we got that first rejection at 223. I was thinking that it was gonna, yeah, we got that first rejection at 223. The reason why I thought that we may get initially that rejection at 25. Let's see if I can hurry and do this. Actually, let me manage this position real quick. Let me put my stop at break even +1. And I'll take off some just in case. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay. Because this does look like it's about to be a head and shoulders pattern down. That's why I wanted to manage it. So I made money last night and I made money this morning. I think I did gamble in one account last night, and I hit the loss limit unfortunately because I started gambling. But I got to get that gambling energy out somehow. But I'll get that money back tonight. Okay. But I think we may be in for a pullback. So I mean, if you're trying to long this, I would definitely try to manage your risk. If we can get a pullback back into this area, this would be a good area to go long. That's what I'm talking about. NQ and freaking Q. Oh my God. Uh, mm, okay. Oh my God. Stop though. Yeah, there's like a lot of resistance here that's at that 220, 225 level. So I figured that we could see a stop here, but boy, was that a stop. Oh my God. Oh my God. NQ. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh man. NQ. Why did you do that? Whatever, dude. Whatever. Oh man, whatever, dude. Typical NQ behavior. So this would be kind of considered a news pump. Are they trying? I mean, are they trying to get to 400? That's the question. I mean, I know that there's a lot of orders at 400, but is that the market objective? Yeah, I agree. I even had so when I was talking about the levels I was looking at, tell me why this guy sat here and said, yeah, he came out and said, yeah, I'm looking at this level after I posted it. I was like, dude, what the hell? I know that can't be a freaking coincidence. The same exact level I'm looking at, the same exact one. Try to make it seem like he came up with that on his own. I thought that was funny and cute. But it is a thing. It is an energy in that chat. I will give it that. There's definitely an energy in that chat. All right, so are we low key trending? Are we trending to the upside? I think we're low key trending to the upside. Hmm. I want to get into this. I want to, but I don't want to buy this high because I already know that it's going to pull back. I already know it's going to pull back. Uh, and the Nasdaq made sure she came back and stopped me out. Yeah, all right, Alfred. Mm, mm, mm. I mean, should I take it? All right, so I mean, we got. Mm. And Q, are you going to go up or are you going to go down? Okay, I guess that answers the question. All right, so that tells me. Let's see if she's trying to get back into this range right here. Real 7, 320. Baby, don't break my heart. Don't break my heart. Don't break my heart. Don't break it. Yeah, I might be wrong in this one. I mean, as long as they protect this low, as long as they protect it, it looks like they're buying. So as long as we don't get a flush down, I think I'm good. Come on, buyers. There we go, baby. There we go. There we go, baby. This will be my last trade if it's successful in this account. Then I'll head over to the sim. Who says to see profit taking any time? Yeah, I'm hoping that people want to take their profits in this range right here. Hopefully. Hopefully we can get to 400 before we see any real downside for real. There we go, baby. Keep on buying. Keep on buying. Keep on. Oh man. Oh man. It's always that first target, man. It's always that first target. All right. There we go. Ah, ah. And Q, you don't gotta be a bitch like that, though. You don't got like, dude, you don't gotta do that. Let me clean my stop up. 225. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. You know what? Let me take off some of this because I am over leveraged. There we go. First two targets hit. I'm gonna take off some more. I mean, I still think we got room for upside, but I'm gonna take off some of this risk. Guarantee a lot of this profit, and protect the position. And then I'm gonna go into the sim because I'm already done for the day because I hit my so this is the account that I gambled in last night and I hit daily loss in it, so I'll just get it back tomorrow. But I've already hit maximum profit in 2 accounts today, so I'm going in the sim. And when I say I gamble, I just over leverage. That's what I mean by gamble. I just over I kind of over leverage at night because, like I said, it's one of those things where it's just fun to do. All right, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Mm. Hmm. Am I being greedy? Dude. Is the market trying to sell off? That's the question. I mean, there is buyers. You know what? I'm gonna wait because this is kind of looking like a head and shoulders pattern. But at the same time, this is a news pump. I mean, the buyers are buying this damn thing, and every trade, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. All right, let's look at the ES. Let's look at the ES because shit, the ES is about to pump. Then the Nasdaq's about to pump. Ah. All right, so I guess I can catch this move on the ES then. I can catch this move on the All right, so let me make sure I got enough room. 53. Man, I don't want to trade the I don't want to trade the ES. Man, Nasdaq, like, why do you do this? Why? Actually, let me look at this first. Instead of hitting my targets, she came back and stopped me out and then hit my targets. Why do you do that? Like, why? All right, let me see if I can do this real fast. So I think the ES is about to pump. I think, but I want to make sure first. Let me look at this chart. And I wish I had this entry down here. You know what? Let me take that off. The Nasdaq is about to now you're in dangerous territory now. Longing in this range is very dangerous. We're in supply. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. My God, NQ, why did you do that? Why you keep stopping me out just to go to my targets? Why are you doing that? Uh, I guess I should have took that. Hmm. I guess I should have took the ES trade. But I mean, with the Nasdaq moving like this, I just didn't want to trade it. I would prefer to be with the Nasdaq with this monster pump. All right, so we broke out of that range. It did look like it swept the liquidity. All right, so we're outside of the range now. You said 550? Yeah, what's up, JC? Yeah. Hey, man, it takes a strong person to be a teacher of other people's kids because these kids nowadays they have internet on their brain. They have internet on their brain for sure. All right, so this is another opportunity to get in on the ES. So I'm gonna take it. Even though I would prefer to have done that on the Nasdaq. Even though I would have preferred to get in on the Nasdaq, uh, the Nasdaq is definitely too dangerous for that. I mean, if I was still in this at the bottom, I would have been more comfortable staying in the position. But unfortunately, we have to keep it safe, protect the profits, and go with the slow ES as it grinds up higher. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, we got 9 o'clock news coming out. Let me see what we got. I think we have business inventories, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so we have business inventory and we have some housing news coming out in 6 minutes. So uh, just be mindful of that. You could definitely be done. Let me look at the Nasdaq real quick and make sure. Not about the man. Look at that, dude. Oh, freaking Nasdaq. Freaking Nasdaq. My God, dude. Y'all saw how many times she came back to stop me out just to do this? Uh, freaking Nasdaq, man. It's obvious that the Nasdaq is a stronger product today, especially when it comes to inflation, with it being majority tech stocks. And so now that the rumor is that we're going to get that rate cut, people are probably loading up on all tech stocks because we know that they operate their business on borrowed money, and the lower the interest rates, the more money that these companies make. It's like low interest rates for tech companies is free money. It's a way for them to generate free money. Oh man, look at the freaking Nasdaq go. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at her go. 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 Ugh. And the ES is over here struggling to pop out, to break out. Typical. Yeah, JC, dude, it's so crazy because obviously when we went to school, if we even thought about pulling out our phones, tablets, watches, or whatever, it got confiscated and we may get it back at the end of the year, or our parents have to come pick it up. Nowadays, it's a common thing. Not having a phone in school is considered abnormal. And it's so hard to get these kids out of their phones when you're trying to teach. Damn, look at that Nasdaq move. Damn. All right. All right, there's the breakout. There's that breakout finally on the freaking ES. There's the freaking breakout. Calper said smartphones didn't exist when he was at school. Yeah, times have definitely changed, man. God. I remember so every time I watch The Wire, it's like going back in time. Like I forgot life even existed that way, where people was outside, uh nobody really stayed indoors and stuff like that. People just did their own thing outside. People was able to communicate with each other. You had a group of friends and you stuck with them. I mean, it's how life used to be. Nowadays, everybody's friends are on the internet. People don't really have friends like that in real life anymore. Yeah, that is exactly right. Drink water out the water hose. You stay outside. You come back indoors. You stay indoors. So it gave people incentive to stay outside. Keep running back and forth inside the house if you want it. You know what, man? Okay. I'm gonna take some off here. I really don't want. I don't even want to be in the ES right now. I don't want to be in this position anymore. This is brutal. Look at that move. That is so. Oh my God. Look at that move, man. I didn't even want to even be in the in the ES anymore with that massive move to the upside that the Nasdaq had. And she stopped me out like 10 times, yo. That's what's so crazy. ES over here struggling. Look at that. I would have been. All right. All right. So I'm gonna go to the sim. I've already made I made my max daily profit for the day. I'm not gonna get greedy. I'm gonna go to the sim. I'm not gonna get greedy and overtrade in this account. Nasdaq, you did not have to do that. I felt like the Nasdaq had a vendetta against me because every time I was like, okay, she's good to run. Back at break even, back at break even. She did it what once, two, about three times, and then she ran off. Yeah, the Nasdaq is definitely not for the faint of heart. I guess if I kept my stop all the way back here, I wouldn't even have to worry about missing this move. And that's usually why I don't move my stop with the Nasdaq. But uh, when it comes to capital preservation, I try not to be so stubborn. I guess I'm trying to move away from that stubbornness. But you got to be stubborn to trade the Nasdaq. I mean, you just got to be. You got to be stubborn, or you'll get stopped out trying to, like I was, trying to be cute. I mean, I did the right thing by protecting my capital, but because I was being cute and putting my stop at break even +1, I missed this entire move up. So the ES is over here struggling, struggling. All right, so I think I got in here. So I would have, I think this would have been my first 10-point target right here if I stayed in this ES trade. But I didn't want to deal with none of this. I don't have to deal with this. I don't have to. I just would have got my first target hit, I think, if I got in at 44, 43. Look at that, dude. What the hell is up with the ES, man? I don't have to deal with that. All right. All right. So does appear that the Nasdaq did reach its golden zone. It went fib to fib. It went to golden zone to golden zone. That's very interesting. All right. So I'll keep it. Yeah, I'm still trading MFF. Yeah. Honestly, MFF might be my new home. Well, as long as they keep their starter packs the way that they are, MFF is my new home. I really don't see a point trading Top Step. I mean, the only reason why I would trade a Top Step account is to get on their leaderboards, and yeah, I think that's the only reason why. But it's not worth $300 to do that. Like I've canceled all my Top Step accounts. It's just not. It doesn't make sense to do it with Top Step when MFF has a good deal. That's a good deal. It's cheap. The resets are cheap, and you go straight from eval to funded without an activation fee. I think that right there within itself is invaluable. And if Top Step were to do something similar, well, I would go back and use them. But until then, I'll stick with MFF. All right, so they sold off massively from the golden zone. And if I was still in that ES trade, wow. Oh my God, wow. If I was still in that ES trade, my feelings would have been hurt because I would have got my first target hit. I mean, my stop would have moved up to break even +1. But yo, that is absolutely crazy. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. All right, so I'm gonna try here. Remember, I'm in the sim, so I'm not necessarily taking. Well, I'll take that back. I'll still take decent trades. I'm gonna get out the habit of taking test trades. I'm not doing that anymore. I realized that if you start forming habits like that, it's hard to break out of it. And I mean, I'm proving it to myself because as soon as I get into the sim, the first thing that's on my mind is take a test trade. And like I said, that's not what I want to do. I want to break out of that habit of taking test trades. 940, 977. So we could see a pushback to about what, 390? About 390. Yeah, let's see what they do when they get to the bottom of this range because I mean we got this area of support right here. I mean we got this area right here. Got this neckline. So I mean it does look like they're struggling right here. Mm, let's see where they at. I mean, I take this. I mean, I'll try this. I'll try it. I'll try it. It's right here at this range. It's finding support right here at this range. I'll try. My only concern about this trade, would be that um, I'll actually wait on this. If I can see a pop, I'll take it. Yeah, because my only concern would have been that I mean, they got this big leg down. They may want to do something like that. So I'll wait on this. I'll actually wait on this position. I'll wait. I'll wait. I mean, we may get a retest back up, but I mean, that's something else that I have to kind of I gotta accept that if I miss a move, I gotta accept that. So yeah, okay, so yeah, 360, 360. Huh. Man, it looks like these bulls are holding up that range. Man, it looks like they're holding it. Hmm. But I guess it is. We'll see. It looks like they're holding this range, but we are extremely bullish. So I'll take the. You know what? All right, just relax, 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 relax. Let's think about what's going on. We had a break. Now price is below the 21 and the 50 EMA. This is going down. But this is why I'm so conflicted in this position. This is a news pump. This is the FOMO pump. So usually price action, it works until it doesn't, I guess. Right now, the price action would suggest that the market has more room for downs, or we need another leg down. But today is an emotional day. Market participants believe that we're going to get a rate cut in September. So there's going to be profit taking, but I think there's going to be people that's just going to buy every dip today. And we're not going to get a real opportunity to get in at a really low price if you want to participate. It looks like they're holding this range. So if we get a pop above the 21 EMA and the 50, then I'll jump in. But if the bulls or if the bears are successful, okay, I'm jumping in. All right, that's all I need. That's all I need to see right there. I'm jumping in, and I'm gonna have my stop underneath this low. That's all I needed to see was that pop. That's it. All right, so this is 20, 40. At least the first one I got hit. I want to keep a 27-point stop on this. This is a real trade. I mean, the most I would give myself is 27 points just in case. 438 minus 27. All right, so 411. 411 will put me right here. Okay, I'll keep my stop where I'm at, where it's at. Oh shit. Oh man. Oh man. I just realized what just happened. Okay, so yeah, this I think I'm more comfortable in this long now. I'm more comfortable in this long. I just realized I just realized something and I can't believe I missed it. I can't believe I missed it. I can't believe I freaking missed it. Can't believe I freaking missed it. So uh we are in a trend channel, but this is what I missed. I forgot. I forgot when you see the market trend up higher and we see a pullback, that first test is the best test. I forgot about that. Forgot about that saying that first test of a low is the best test and it's going to make an attempt to at least retest some of these levels. I forgot about that. And I was in there tripping. The first test is the best the first test is the best test. And just like pure NQ fashion. So all right, so she missed me by 2 points here. Huh, looks like I missed the opportunity to go long on the ES. But I'm already done with the ES. It hit that level perfectly. It hit it perfectly. So I'm thinking that actually, if I can get in right here, I would actually I would buy this. This is actually so this could potentially go all the way up to, if not a double top here at 44, we can get to at least 50 to 55. We can at least get there on the ES, 50 to 55. But I wish I got this double bottom opportunity right here. That would have been obviously better. I'm about to say like, what the fuck? Here, oh my God, NQ. Typical NQ. Typical, 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 typical. Typical NQ. Because I don't have any ranges up here, I'll switch to this chart. I'll have those ranges drawn out. Next time. Okay. All right. So I'm thinking that we can at least get a retest of that golden zone and possibly that 50 extension. I can't believe I missed this test right here. The first test is the, oh crap. I can't believe I missed that first test. Huh. See, and look, I'm using Ninja Trader 8. Hmm. The question is, am I blinding myself? Am I blinding myself? Okay, so am I blinding myself to this? I'm going to stay in this position, but I'm not blind to the fact that I'm not blind to this, but I'm going to stay in this position. I want to see what happens because obviously the better entry would have been right here, but I wasn't paying attention to that. I mean, we got this big move down, we got this move up, and it looks like the bulls are having a hard time getting over this neckline so far. So it does look like the bears are taking advantage and trying to sell here at this line. However, it's just the bullish momentum. The bullish momentum is what's giving me confidence in this position. It's too much. It's too bullish to sell. So I don't think the bears are going to be successful. But at the same time, she doesn't want to hit none of my targets. So okay, so there goes that first one. All right. Okay, so uh, this neckline, the bull's still going to have to get over it. They still have to get over it. I mean, the market has made a 405. So this is that 56-point move. This is usually the amount that the market usually reverses with. What I'll do is reduce my risk to underneath this low. So I'll reduce my, I don't want to put it at break even +1, but I'm going to drastically reduce my risk to protect as much capital as possible and give this position as much opportunity to be successful as possible. So that's my compromise. I'm not going to close out. I'm just going to reduce my risk. This is about 13 points of risk, and I can accept that. I can accept 13 points. I can accept that. But it's just too bullish to sell, so I don't think that the bears are going to be successful. All right. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a stop run right here because I know bears are selling this. I know bears are selling it. We see like a big pop. I know bears are selling it right there. Yep, there goes that stop run right there. Stop run. There it goes. Stop run, baby. I know bears were selling it right there. I'm a bear, so I know where to sell. I know bears were selling it right there. I was like, all I gotta do is wait for that stop run higher. I'm just an evolved bear. Like I've already said before, in situations like this, I would have been super shorting this. But I've just learned along the way that once you see once you see like a big move in one direction, once you see a big move in one direction, a reversal is highly unlikely. It's highly unlikely for the market to ever reverse because you got to think about it. If you see a big move and if you missed it, when price dips down, are you going to sell it or are you going to buy it? You got to think about the other market participants that you're playing with. They're crying, especially the disciplined ones. I mean, obviously the FOMOers and the chasers. I mean, they got in and they started praying to whatever god they serve. But professional traders, they see this big move. They're sitting on their hands. They're anxious to get in. They see a dip, they're buying. They see a dip, they buy it because they've been waiting patiently. And once they see the opportunity to get in at a good spot, they're going to buy it. Reversals don't work. And unfortunately, as a bear, as a stubborn bear, I had to learn that lesson the hard way. It just doesn't work. So in situations like this, I just know where I would sell at. And I just anticipate that that's where everybody else is going to sell. And I just knew that people was going to sell at this neckline. That's why we got this stop run higher. Oh yeah, Alfred, I'm in the sim right now. I've already made my daily profit targets in both of the accounts. So I'm in the sim right now, just practicing. Well, I'm not practicing. I'm just taking trades that I would normally take, but it's just no risk or reward. Just keeping the sword sharp. Just keeping the sword sharp. All right, so let's look at the higher time frame. This position is protected. Let's look at the wow ES. This is why, dude, ES fucking sucks. Ah, man, at times the ES can suck. I mean, if you got in at this double bottom here, obviously you would be up. Wow, you would just got your 10 points hit, and I think one of my runners would have got hit. Yeah, I would have got 10 points in a runner so far. So far. Mhm. But the ES did make this massive move up. So this morning, I did have an opportunity. So I'm not going to be mad about the ES right now because I had an opportunity to get in right here. So I thought about getting in right here, but I told myself, well, the news is coming, blah, 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 blah. The news is coming. And I was like, this is a good long setup. I mean, you got this range. You had price come back and take the liquidity underneath this range. You had a double bottom. It broke out and it came back to this EMA. I mean, that right there is a recipe for a great long on the ES. This is beautiful price action on the ES. It just, in that situation, I just didn't take it. Obviously, in hindsight, if I took it, I would have been done for the day in the ES. But I'm not gonna lie, I was actually trading the Nasdaq all morning, so I wasn't even really paying attention to the ES. But I would have made all my money on the ES if I took it. I need to make sure I draw the ranges on the ES as well because obviously I got to redraw these ranges. Look for the ranges and redraw them on the ES so I know exactly where I'm at on the charts. Yeah, I just got to redraw these ranges. All right, so rest in peace to all the bears that thought that the market was going to crash. Rest in peace. On the Nasdaq, we're getting real close to that. I think we're about actually shit. All right, I want to make sure. So, because they actually, I'll take one off here just in case they double top, and I'll leave one to run. I'll leave one to run. All right, so let's see if they. I mean, we may get a rejection here. It's highly likely that we will. It's highly likely. I mean, we got a. I mean, we got this big move down, and we got a retest of this high. So it's highly likely that the bulls will take profits, and we could see a move back down. But again, we're still trending up. They're still buying it off the 50, and they're still buying it off the 21. So we're trending. In order for if you want to take a breakout trade, we need to see a strong break. We need to see a comeback into this area, and we need to see that move up. So if you're planning on taking the breakout trade, just make sure that those criteria are met. I mean, if it breaks out and you get in long, you might be used as liquidity. It's highly likely that you'll be liquidity. We need to wait for that breakout. We need to wait for that retest because that retest always happens. And let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. We got the breakout. We need a strong close here. We need a strong close. All right. That's a decent close. Now let's see what it does once it retests back into this range. A strong close would be several candles above this high, like maybe 2 to 3 candles above this high. Okay. All right. So this is the moment of truth. They got to hold this. They got to hold it. And there it goes. Okay. There you go. All right. That's why you don't trade breakouts. That's why you do not trade breakouts. That's why you don't trade it. You become liquidity real quick. Okay. All right. So it looks like they're about to fail here. It looks like they're going to fail. But again, today's a bullish day. Obviously, there's a lot of aggressive buyers in the market right now. These buyers are being very aggressive. Let's check on that ES trade. I doubt that it's doing anything at the moment. Oh, so I'm up 6 points in it right now. And the ES does appear that, I mean, this does look like, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. This looks like it's going to break out, but I don't know. You can tell that there's a lot of selling here. There's a lot of people trying to sell this. So we could be seeing a stop run higher. We could. But with all this green right here, you can see that the right here, you can see that the buyers are being very aggressive. The buyers are being very aggressive. You can see that, we got people aggressively buying Apple, Tesla. I mean, they're aggressively buying it. You can see it's plus 15, Tesla, Apple, Meta. They're aggressively buying. So Tesla, Apple, and Meta are in that 15 range. I'm surprised they're not aggressively buying Nvidia. That's interesting. But for some reason, they're buying Tesla for some reason. Oh, yeah, because Tesla had that interview, or Elon Musk had that interview with Donald Trump. So I'm thinking that's probably why a lot of people are purchasing the stock right now. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's looking like a double top. But we'll see. That looks like a double top. I know the breakout traders right now are praying. The breakout traders are praying right now to whatever God they serve. They're praying right now. They're hoping that this doesn't fall to the downside, but uh, this is looking like a double top. I mean, you got your sweep above the liquidity, you got your breakout, you got them trying again, and it looks like they're about to fail. I mean, if we do get a drop, we'll have more buyers, but we'll see. I think we got a breakout from the ES. I think we did. Oh, no, never mind. But you can see the buyers are being very aggressive right now. They're aggressively buying at these highs. They're not allowing the market to collapse at all. So we're going to get a breakout either to the upside, which is more likely. But if we get a breakout to the downside, we're going to see something similar to this. What we saw, I forgot what day that was. If we get a break up, there it goes. It's going to be massive. All right, so I'm protecting the net. All right, so let's see if we can get some of these targets hit. All right, so the breakout traders, whatever prayer they sung, they got it. So I mean, today, normally this probably wouldn't even work. But with all this aggressive buying, the only thing that you have to be concerned about is when is everybody going to take their profits? Buying up this high is obviously dangerous, especially when you have a situation where you have a double top and what appear to be a sweep of liquidity. But the aggressive are buyers. I mean, the aggressive are buyers. The buyers are aggressive today. So that's why Me personally, I was only looking for not short opportunities, long opportunities. Now, this will be a what you would consider a strong break above the highs. Actually, what I might actually do is this is actually a test. I'm testing something out right now. I want to test this out. I want to test this out because I see a lot of. I'm gonna test this out. Yeah, never mind. All right, never mind. I would have failed. Okay. So what I was looking at was if you look at a lot of these yeah, like if you look at these strong moves, what I see a lot of people talk about is that in bullish moves like this, people like to buy opposite candles. So as an example, you see how we got the strong move up? People buy the red candles because they know that the bears are trying to sell this, but they're going to fail once they see the candle flip. So they'll stop out of their position and will fuel the movement higher. I would never take a trade like that, but I kind of wanted to kind of test it out though. But I guess people are trying to buy this red candle. But this is actually a good breakout trade. So I will be taking this though. If we can get a good retest of this 21 EMA and I see a bullish pop, I'm taking it. Because this is a clean break and this will be a retest. So if I see a bullish pop, I'm taking it. Actually, let me look at the ES first. Let me look at the ES first. Let me look at it. Mhm. And my stop placement is exactly where I would put it at. That's actually a good place to put my stop. So I won't be adjusting my stops. Just gonna let this trade play out. And shit, I'm right there with you now. I'm right there now with you, Alfred. I'm right there with you now. Shit. There we go. 550, baby. Let's get it. Watch them front run that damn 550 target by like 5 points and completely reverse. I wouldn't be surprised at that. But what I will do though, Mhm. Mhm. I mean, I'm trying to think of a good spot to place my stop. I'll just leave it where it was. I'll leave it where it was. We'll let this play. We'll let it play out. gonna let it play out. Actually, I think we'll let it play. Uh, So it doesn't look like on Bookmap they're trying to take profits at 515. So when price gets closer to that 515 mark, which is coincidentally near my first target, so hopefully they don't play games around my first target. But my first target on the scaling, so we'll see. Here we go, baby. Keep pump. It's always that first target, dude. It's always the first one, man. It's always the first one. I swear. It's always the first one. I mean, once we get that first target hit, then we're really good in the second and third, or at least the second. It's always the first target, man. Yeah, she loves that. I mean, that's why last night I was waiting for so I was waiting for that rejection of that because I think it was at 200 level last night, and I was just waiting for it. I was like, man, let me just take my profits at 95 or 97. And I think she initially rejected at 97 last night. Let me look at that real quick. Initially, and then obviously she came back and got it, but she loves doing that, man. Somebody in the comment section talking about, yeah, for the sake of this account, I needed to hit 200. So that tells me he went full port. Where was it at? Yeah. Oh, I could have sworn it. I don't know. Maybe it didn't. Mhm. It's just a mess, bro. Oh yeah, let me see how my ES trade is doing real quick. Let me see how that's doing. All right, so I'm up 10 points on the ES. I mean, I guess that's good. Mm. You can definitely run 36 points. Hmm. All right, so I'm not gonna play this game with the NQ, so I'm gonna take off. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Let me make sure. Yeah, 515 actually might be that. There might be a previous range at 515. I'm gonna have to, like I said, I have to go back and look at that. But 515 might be a top of supply, an area of supply. All right. So we got that first target hit. All right, man, take my damn target. Uh, and I'm taking two. I'm reducing my risk down to 7. Okay. All right, we can move our break even. We can move it to break even +1. Actually, I'm going to do it. I'm gonna actually not put it at break even +1. I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna just reduce my risk because I don't want to get stopped out like she did the last time. I don't want to get stopped out. But they are taking profits here at 15. So, uh, hmm. All right. So, I'll take one more because they're taking profits at 15, and I'll reduce my risk down to underneath this. I'll keep where it's at. I'll keep where it's at. That's fine. I'll keep where it's at. I think I got another target hit on the ES. Yeah, okay, so I got two. So I'm gonna reduce my risk on this one as well, or put my stop more in profit. Okay. Good thing I didn't put my stop at break even +1. I would have got stopped out. Mm, all right. I mean, they could buy it up back here. You know what mm, hey, don't feel me unless it's real. Don't feel me unless it's real. Don't feel me unless it's real. Mm, okay. That was a risk to reward trade that I just took. I mean, my stop is right here, so either it's gonna work and I can get a little bit extra money, or I sacrifice a little bit of my profits and just get stopped out on both positions. So that's why I took it as a risk to reward trade. That's all it was. My bad, guys. I'm in the wrong. My bad. I guess now that I see it, then maybe they want to get. I'm not. I'm not moving my stop. I'm not moving it. But They may want to come back and tap this golden zone. They may. Hopefully they don't, but it is a possibility. Nasdaq, I would appreciate it if you didn't stop me out. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm out of the Nasdaq. I might as well reduce this. All right, so far right now, I'm up. I think about like that's 4K. So another 4K day. Um, yeah. Another 4K day. All right, hmm. So it looks like that 15 level was the level that people wanted to reject that. I mean, it find support. So let's see. I think it went to that golden zone. Yeah, look at that. And that's what it wanted the whole time was that golden zone. I kind of figured. Okay. All right, guys. That's it for me. I'm gonna stop here. I really don't know where Smith at. Hopefully he's all right. Hopefully Smith is all right. But yeah. But I'm just gonna end the stream here. We made 4K today. I'm going to just be happy with that. Hope y'all guys made some money with me, and we'll do this again tomorrow. Peace out.